why we make ourselves available for you to call, for consumers to call us, and you don't get a call center, you don't get a recording, you don't get hit one for English.
Hello.
Two, yes.
Welcome back to the Healthy Sleep Podcast. We're your hosts, John and David. We're brothers and owners and operators here at MattressGrove, and this podcast is all about living a healthier life through a great night's sleep. And we share our personal experiences with you so that you can fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up truly refreshed.
Yes, we are. We are again.
We are.
Yes, we are. Yeah, and today, we're gonna talk about a lot of things, but I want to kind of just dive into why we make ourselves available for you to call, for consumers to call us, and you don't get a call center, you don't get a recording. You don't get hit one for English.
Hello.
Two, yes. And you get John and David. You call the 336-280-0077 and goes right to David and I's cell phone, and we answer the call. And so we want to dive in a little bit today about that, because that's something very different that we do at MattressGrove than anybody else, other companies do.
I haven't heard anybody else talking about it.
Well,
other than talking about us and appreciating us being available.
That's exactly right. But the truth is that we just look at the mattress business different from other companies, right? I mean, because we look at mattresses and sleep differently. We're not trying to sell mattresses. We're actually not trying to sell sleep. We're just trying to help people get a better night's sleep.
Yep.
And I think that's one of the main things that makes us different and why we do what we do. And so we'll dive into that today.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Heck yeah, it is. I mean, heck, it's been fun. I'm a little sleepy and slumpy today, though. The dang hurricanes, Carolina Hurricanes. Boom.
You love it.
Look, we got this right here. Look, we got a puck. I got a hockey puck right here. Look at there. I got me a hockey puck. This was from the Founders Club, because we're part of the Founders Club of the Hurricanes back when they played in Greensboro, right here, right down the road from our headquarters. September 13th, 1997, the New York Islanders. We were there.
Amazing. Yep.
We were there. So there's your puck.
Yep.
Oh,
it's been amazing. This Stanley Cup series has been amazing.
It really has.
Because our team won.
Our team won. When our team wins, that's good, right?
That's it. Yep.
But some other good information. World Cup, U.S. won their first game. Best start they've ever had.
Amazing.
4 goals. Yep. They've never scored 4 goals in a World Cup, I don't think.
They did all in one game. Got to bring it next game.
Got to bring it next game.
Keep
Thursday.
bringing it.
Is it Thursday or Friday? Friday.
Yep.
Yep.
So.
Yep. I think Mexico plays Thursday.
Yep.
So anyway, but yeah, there's a lot of games coming up. But anyway, a lot of fun.
Yep.
A lot of fun. And so anyway, sorry if you're a Vegas fan. Sorry.
Sorry if I'm a little bit slumpy today.
David kept me up too late. David kept me up too late, and maybe too many cervezas, too many beers, maybe a tequila, just as a. Should have had champagne, but
we should have had champagne.
Yeah, but anyway, it hurts my stomach worse.
Now to go to bed.
Nah, that's right.
My mattress was calling me.
Oh gosh, well, good stuff. Well, let's dive into our topic today again. Why we make ourselves available, and how we see the mattress business and the sleep business differently. Because again, the truth is, what I hear from a lot of people when we talk to thousands of people on the phone. We talk to thousands of people during the day, whether it's at networking events or sitting at a restaurant or whatever. But people always say mattress business is the shopping for a mattress is horrible.
It is.
It's horrible. And then so we dive into that. We ask the questions, and we want to share some of those today. But 100%, I totally agree. Because if I was not in this business, the promotions, just all the things that goes into it. It's just a bad experience.
It is. I mean, even being in the business, we walk into a mattress store and you start looking around, and you find out real quick why the customers are confused.
Yeah.
And why they're overwhelmed. I mean, there's just so many different names, so many different covers, so many different options that are just, I mean, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't figure it out. And then you like we've always talked about, you can't pop the hood up to see what the engine is on the inside.
No,
it's not
can't.
possible.
Yep, that's right. So, you got to trust somebody.
You got to trust somebody.
Yeah. And we talk about this all the time. I mean, we've been in the business a long time, and we have a lot of knowledge, but we're getting more knowledge every day. And so we're not saying we're right and everybody else is wrong. That's definitely not what I would say. No. I would say that we're just different, and that's what we want to be different. We want to give people a different experience. Maybe it's a worse experience, but we're believing that it's not, because, again, we love to talk to people. We love to talk to people in our company. We love to talk to each other, and we love to talk to people and help them. And the best place that we can help people is with their sleep, because that's what we've grown up doing all our life. I can't help anybody, that wants to cut down a tree, because I'm not very good at that. But.
Right. Well, and I mean, there's been several experiences where I've had conversations with people, and they shared with me, what they were looking for and what they were actually looking at were two totally different things.
Yeah.
And so it's like, well, you're asking about memory foam, and yet you're a hot sleeper. So you're like, well, wait a minute, which models are you looking for and stuff like that? And so it comes back, and it's just like, those are the type things that we want to be available to help you with, not just to say, hey, look, we make a product and this is the best product for you. It's the mattress industry. We want to be the best part of it. We want to give you all the information that we can give you to help you make the right choice the first time, and not have to go back and try to figure out what you did wrong.
Right.
So
yeah, no, that's true. That is very true. I actually talked to a lady the other day, and she was telling me just what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. That she had been told in a store that she needed this pressure relieving foam, which turned out to be memory foam, and she was going through the change of life, I guess, or whatever, and she said she just slept really, really hot. Mm-hmm. And so she liked the way the mattress felt, but then all of a sudden she didn't like the way that she sweat all night. And so, again, to your point, that was just somebody not giving her the right information or so that she could make an educated decision.
Right. I mean, and a lot of times it's just taking time.
Yeah.
Sitting back and listening, and having a couple of different questions to ask. And always that experience to me comes back and gives me more experience for the next person.
Yes.
And so I keep learning more and more, and you guys give me a lot of information, and that helps me more than any research that I can do. Obviously, we can research components and what they do for you, and how you build a mattress. We know that. It's what you need, and how to figure out what you need is where we are.
Yeah.
And that's why, that's why we're putting ourselves out there.
Yeah. And sometimes it's not necessarily, I mean, we talk about it all the time. We're just helping. So sometimes it's not a new mattress, sometimes it's something totally different. Right. Sometimes it's about how you're going to sleep, or how you're, not being consistent in your sleep. I mean, there's all those kind of things are fun for us to talk about, because we actually save you some money, because you don't need a new mattress. It's not your mattress.
It's not. Sometimes it's not.
Sometimes it's not. And we're happy for that. We're happy to help any way possible. We just like to have a conversation. I mean, our granddad taught us that a long time ago.
Yep.
Talk to people. To people. TTP, talk to people. Yep. And think about where they are and help them. And it doesn't matter whether it's your spouse or a customer or a store owner. If we can help them, then everybody is happy. And that's what Granddad used to tell us all the time. Just talk to people, ask them questions, help them out. Help them find a solution to their problem. Yep. And sleep is obviously a big problem in today's world, because everybody's busy. I mean, us as entrepreneurs, people ask me all the time, first of all, almost to a T, when they call, they say, I can't believe somebody answered the phone.
Right.
And then they say, I can't believe an owner would answer the phone.
Right.
How many owners y'all got there? Y'all must have about 20.
Yep.
No, we only have 2.
And they always say, which one are you? Are you the good-looking one or the ugly one?
I'm always the good-looking one. I don't say what color was the hair. Yeah, that's right. They do. I mean, and that's all good.
Yeah, we got to have fun.
Yeah, it's all good. And it's about sleep is so important. It's about helping somebody get a better night's sleep. If you get better sleep, I promise you'll have a better day.
Yep.
And you'll have a better life. And you start compounding that, and then you start really being very much more productive.
Yep, every single time. And again, we're here to help. We're here to help because, people don't need more choices. They need better information.
Yeah.
And what's a better way to get that information than talk to the people that really do care about you and your health.
Yeah, and so, somehow you got to trust whoever you're talking to, and that makes it more difficult today. You mentioned more choices. There are 100% more choices. Well, I won't say 100%. There's a ton more choices. It's easy to access the choices today than it was 20 years ago, 30 years ago. We were just talking about that, how, the internet made all these different mattress brands available. I don't know if there's a lot more mattress brands now because you can't even count them. Because every day since I research mattresses, I get pop up brands I never even heard of. Yep. Online. But that makes it confusing, and that's what when people call. Again, I had Pam the other day call and say, I just had to call somebody and talk to. Yep. And she didn't even buy a mattress, but she at least had a conversation, and I told her, I said, I'm with you. Yep. I mean, I totally understand, that's there's more brands, there's more access to brands. So which one do you trust? And the one thing that I keep leaning into, trust somebody you can talk to, and especially if they're willing to put their name on the mattress.
We're gonna put our name
and you can
on
talk,
it. Yep.
And you can talk to an owner. Yep. Talk to an owner. If you put your name on it, you give your phone number. You give access. I mean, that would be somebody I would say that you could at least trust. You can have a conversation with them. If you want our text number, you can text us. I mean, again, that's what we do, and that's what we want to do that's different. We're not spending $100 billion, $100 million on advertising to press you into buying. We're not having sales because our mattresses are on sale all the time. These other brands, I mean, it puts tons of pressure on people. It's frustrating for me seeing these people. Oh, we got to wait till July 4th. Guess what? July 4th is coming up, guys. You get another chance to buy another mattress. You shouldn't have to buy a mattress on a holiday or a sale. They should be on sale all the time.
You deserve a great night's sleep tonight.
Exactly.
So why wait? Why have to wait for a sale? That to me is just against the grain of what our industry is all about.
Yeah. Well, our industry is all about sales, promotions.
We're different, and we're going to be different. Yep. And so it's I mean, it was interesting because we've kind of talked about why we're going to put ourselves out there, how we're going to put ourselves out there to to everybody because we just happened to realize it one day that, hey, we learn so much more when we do talk to people.
Yeah.
And we're helping people. We're not selling mattresses.
Right.
So it was like we started putting that together, and we just naturally were doing it because of our grandfather and our dad and uncles. They passed. They went on the same route. And so we just kind of naturally did it. And then we're like, well, wait a minute. We gotta explain to people, and we gotta figure out how to put ourselves out there even better. And that's where we put our phone number on the website, so that anybody can call us at any time. And it goes back to, we've always done this with our company. Yep. But yet, we want to make sure that everybody really does have that understanding of what we're doing. Yeah. Yeah, so, exactly. Well, first of all, they got to trust to call us. I mean, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on all the social medias. With our marketing team, they do a great job. Yep. And, we've taken thousands of calls, but we can take more. And again, we want to, we want to take those calls because, again, that's what's going to make us that's one thing that I believe that hopefully will help everybody give trust in us. Yep, absolutely. And I mean, because again, reviews are a piece. They're just one little piece, but companies, especially big companies, I mean, you can buy reviews. I mean, you can buy reviews. You can buy bots. I mean, I know because shopping on the I don't even like to say the word, but the A word, the big box A word.
I mean, I used to, 5-6 years ago, I trusted reviews a lot more than today.
Yeah,
because they were more authentic.
Mm-hmm.
Now, everything's a 4.8.
Yep. 4.8.
I can always
5,000, 10,000
Yeah,
reviews. You know, it's just like
yeah. Whether it's a drill that I'm looking for, a pair of shoes, or a mattress. Yep.
Yep. And that's where all the difference really is reviews. People rely on reviews, and you can't contact those companies. So, that's why we want to make ourselves available. But also, it's not just John and I. It's our whole company culture. Everyone here wants to help. And that's what I love. It's not just us. If you call our regular number, somebody's going to help you too. So, but we want to make sure we put ourselves right in front so that we can help you and make you happy and healthy.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
Yeah, that's true. And I love that about our culture too. If somebody wants to come through our factory, we love to take them through, and guess what? They're going to see every single person there that'll be smiling and love to talk to them, and they'll help them with sleep if there's anything they can do.
That's right.
And if you guys are enjoying this episode, share it out and share it with people that that may be struggling with sleep. Mm-hmm. You can, and again, or just share our number, 336-280-0077. It goes right to my cell phone every time.
Yep.
Oh, there's somebody calling right now. We're going to have to wait. They're going to have to wait, David. They're going to have to wait for at least another 10 minutes.
I know.
We'll call them right back.
My pocket was vibrating.
Yeah, heck yeah. We'll be right back with you.
Yeah, it's interesting. The conversations that we have are really built to provide confidence to the caller and whoever we're talking to. Give them information that they are asking the right questions, they're getting the right information, or at least they're able to decipher what is good information. And so that's kind of where I want to make sure that I'm open to listening, number one. Number two is I will share whatever information that I have, and we can figure it out together. And then that confidence comes in, and now they feel better about what they're looking at, and so they make a better decision. Doesn't have to be our product. Just want them to make a good choice and know what they're actually leaning towards or seeing out there. Because it's a lot. Like we've talked about, it's overwhelming. It's all these different things, but we can get down to where mattress shopping, you can feel very confident in what you're getting. I promise.
Yeah, no, that's true, and that's what makes us different. I mean, for sure, it's what people are telling us is making us different, and that's why we're leaning into this heavily. I had Denise last week called about shopping at a big box store, and she was telling me her and her husband had been shopping all day. They ended up. I think she said it was a 4-store. It wasn't a ton of stores, but she said she was, spending a lot of time in each store. But it was the 4-store, and they were tired, and they just pulled the trigger. They had a lot of pressure. This was over the holiday. There was a sale going on. It was the last day, or the last day was going to be Sunday, but this was Saturday. They were tired.
Limited quantity.
Yeah, all that. She got the pressure. She got a certain amount off. She was telling me, that she was super disappointed when she did get the mattress home, and it only lasted her a little over a year, and she's looking for another mattress.
Yep.
She's looking for another mattress. And so
common.
Whether she gets money back or she gets a restocking fee, or it's just a whole hassle. She shouldn't have to deal with all that. And that was her point.
Yep.
And so anyway, we'll see what she does. She hadn't pulled the trigger on it either way, but she has more knowledge now to, talk to the big box and then decide what she wants to do from there.
Yep.
A lot of times there's a lot of just FYI information. When you have comfort guarantees and so forth, there's a lot of small print, right? That says, well, there's going to be a restocking fee. There's going to be a delivery fee 2 times. Whatever. There's just a lot of stuff in there. Be careful. Just make sure that whoever you're doing business with or you're talking to, that you can trust, that they're going to tell you the truth. Owners of companies tend to tell the truth more than salespeople that are selling mattresses. And again, we do our best not to sell anything. We're just trying to help solve problems. And if we can help solve a problem, could be a backache, could be a shoulder ache, could be a neck ache. I mean, I know you were talking about your neck has been hurting. So I know we maybe need to get you a new pillow. Maybe need to get you a new mattress.
I might need a new mattress. No, I just got a new mattress, and I love it.
But I mean, again, when you're working hard and you're working out, you're doing these different things, and you have if it's just for a little while, then it might just be stress. It could be a lot of things, but again, that's why these conversations we can help with. Maybe you call us and say, I got a backache, I need a new mattress. We'll probably say, well, tell us about it.
Yep, exactly. Let's talk about it. Let's figure it out. No problem. Perfect.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we're always available. For you to call, and we just want to help people.
Yep. It's all about making sure that everybody gets good information, and they get a good mattress, and they get a good night's sleep, and now they are healthy.
Yes, much more healthy.
Can be healthier.
Much more healthy.
For sure.
Yep. I read about it. It's interesting. I will share this real quick because this is kind of a interesting. It was a reel I think I saw, but the person was talking. Actually, no, it was an article I read, and they were talking about. We talk about how it's super important, to go to bed and get up at the same time, and don't do this and don't do that, and don't drink coffee first thing in the morning. Well, this talked about it doesn't matter when you drink coffee if you want to drink coffee first thing in the morning. It said the key was to get up at the same time 7 days a week. So that made me feel good because I like to drink coffee when I first get up, but I've been waiting. So I still drink a couple glasses of water. I try to get at least 24 ounces of water in first. And that doesn't take but a few seconds, but, which that might not be good either. But I believe that because I think that if you wake up on an empty stomach and you jam that caffeine in there, it's probably not best for your lining of your stomach or anything else. But that being said, it was interesting. It just said, the article said, just get up at the same time. If you want to drink coffee when you first get up, drink coffee when you first get up. That doesn't change your circadian rhythm, but it makes sense also to let your body wake up before you just shock it. So I'm still going to wait a little bit, but I might not wait an hour.
Just don't drink coffee right before you go to bed.
I think that's a no-no. I think that's a no-no. Yep, absolutely.
For sure.
Well, good. Heck well, yeah. If, again, we appreciate everybody. Yep. We appreciate everybody here watching the Healthy Sleep podcast or listening to it, wherever you may listen. And please like it and share it. Share it with somebody, again, that maybe they're sleep deprived. Maybe they watched the hockey game last night and they're a little sleep deprived. But it's all good. We're happy. But, and feel free. Call us. Yep. We love to talk to you. We can help any way possible. We will help any way possible. I promise you, it will just be a conversation. That's all we do. Just a nice conversation. We're not going to have a sale. We're not going to say, hey, you're going to get $100 off, $1,000 off, $10,000 off. Well, that's not what we do. We're here to answer questions, solve problems, and maybe have a little laugh. We may even have a little laugh.
No, we can laugh.
Yep, we can laugh.
We can have a good time.
Yes, we can. But we appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time,
get better sleep.
Get better sleep. Let's go.